If you want to have a great time this weekend, and I'll go ahead and go out on a limb and tell you the forecast will stay dry, head on over to Dunlap. It is going on Saturday and Sunday, presented by BTC Fiber. And here's a guy who's helping coordinate and put everything together and pretty much reinventing the town of Dunlap single-handedly. He does have some help. It's our good friend Cody McCarver. Cody, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing very well. Thanks so much for spending a few minutes here with us. I said only part jokingly that you were single-handedly reinventing the town of Dunlap. You do have some folks helping you out on this, but we're going to focus on what's going on this weekend before we get to that. Huge Valley Fest event going on in Dunlap. Give us some of the highlights, and there are a bunch.
Oh yeah, Valley Fest is in its 10th year. I can't believe that. I remember when a few of us sat down and said we were going to have a festival and call it Valley Fest, and I got involved in the entertainment and trying to book acts and stages and things. But now we're in our 10th year, and because it's our 10th anniversary, this year it's free.
Outstanding.
So,
and you are playing and performing at this, correct?
I am on Sunday, May 2nd. Sunday, May 2nd is myself, John Schneider, Stars and Bars Band, and Keith Burns from Trick Pony.
Wow. Pretty heavy duty lineup. And just to clarify, of course, Trick Pony, you remember them. Huge hits on the country charts. And yes, my friends, it is that John Schneider from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Just go ahead and say yeehaw.
And the General Lee's going to be there.
It is, yeah. We got the rolling mobile museum. And it's worth seeing, man. This guy pulls in a big trailer, generally rolls out, and all these cool things from the late 70s and 80s, from the Dukes of Hazzard, from lunch boxes to candy. I mean, it's just crazy, all the stuff that's in there.
We did a few minutes with John Schneider when he was coming here, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. What a nice guy. And in talking to you Friday, you kind of emphasized that John Schneider is indeed a class act.
He always has been with me, man. I've been working with him I've known him for 25 years, but for the last 3 years, I produced a couple albums on him and been a part of a movie called Stand On It. And then we've been filming for a new movie called Poker Run, which is kind of these are kind of what he calls Southern horsepower comedies.
Right. Well, hey, it works.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man, and I love John. He's like family.
I haven't gotten the invitation to be a standby or a stand-up or an extra in either of those movies, Cody. Obviously, you lost my address. I'll make sure and get it to you here in a little bit. Hey, I'm just all kidding aside. Valley Fest has been something that the entire Sequatchie County area and the surrounding areas have, I guess it's come to be a benchmark event every year, which says a lot for the hard work that you guys have put into it.
Well, it's called Valley Fest, and we have it right here in Dunlap, 287 Pine Street. You can't miss it. If you drive through town, you're going to see the car show. You're going to see the 5K 1 mile walk run. You can't miss it. It's a big event, and but we called it Valley Fest because we want the whole valley involved, and we want people from Chattanooga to come. We want people from McMinnville, all around us, to come and be a part of it. And this year, BTC Fiber, thanks to all the sponsors that got involved, but BTC Fiber really stepped up, and we were able to have our anniversary be for free, which is a big deal.
We've only got 60 seconds or so less, but it's kind of amazing. You told me about some of the other things that you've been involved with in helping Dunlap blossom and really explode into a really cool community. You're working on 3 or 4 different buildings. You've got another venue that's on the way to Dunlap. It's plus you have your own career to deal with, so you're staying pretty busy.
Yeah, we are real busy. And before we do close, I want to say that on Saturday night here at Valley Fest, our headliner is Shenandoah.
Wow.
And so Saturday night, May 1st is Shenandoah. Bill McCauley, who you know well.
Yeah, I do.
The Beaters from Chattanooga will be here on May 1st. So we got a full lineup on Saturday and Sunday, and it's all free. Come see us. But yeah, we are. We're really Louis Card and Becky Card,
right?
Who a lot of people in the Chattanooga area know. Becky's from Dunlap. She's moved back, and we are trying our best to restore a lot of these old buildings. The Dunlap Mercantile is one of them. restore a lot of these old buildings and bring some tourism to Dunlap.
Well, I'll tell you
And
what,
it's a-
you and I are going to talk a little bit more about this in more detail a little bit later in the week. Hats off to you guys for making this entire event free, and it's a first-class entertainment lineup. Cody, you and I will talk a little bit later. You get to see Cody performing on Sunday, and again, this is going on at Valley Fest in Dunlap, brought to you by BTC Fiber. If you want more information, check out the website, valleyfestonline.com. That's valleyfestonline.com.